Junkies. Today I'm going to be reviewing the 2017 Volkswagen Passat R-Line. Now, before buying the Passat R-Line, here are 10 things you need to know. Let's get to it, shall we?
So Ladybug, hello lady.
Honey, we're kind of filming a video.
I know, but it's so cute.
I know,
Hello.
we're filming a video.
Okay, sorry.
Number 1, did you know the Passat lineup in general has the largest trunk space and rear seating space than any other mid-size sedan in its class? I mean, look at it back here. It's like I'm in like a clubhouse. No girls allowed now. I'm closing the door.
Did you get that out of your system?
Yeah.
Good.
For example, the Toyota Camry, the Honda Accord, and the Nissan Maxima. I mean, it even echoes. Hello, hello, hello. So for everybody who's watching who only buys American-made cars, guess what? American-made. America! 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 Okay, I'm done. Well, at least it's assembled here. It's actually assembled in Chattanooga, Tennessee. So you can be happy that you're supporting American jobs. Oh, I know, no, thank you. No, stop, please, no, thank you. No, don't worry. So, number 3 is all the awesome tech that's in the car. So the first thing is App Connect. It actually is the only brand in its segment to have all 3 forms of App Connect. It has Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, and MirrorLink. And it's as simple as just putting this little plug right in here, connecting it there. All right, I'm ready to listen to some good music. And also not text and drive because it's gonna do it for me. I just press this button right here, App Connect. Yes, I would like Apple CarPlay, thank you. Okay, there we go. It's so easy, my grandma could do it. Sorry, Grandma. It'll text for you. It won't let you text. It'll actually let you read the text message to it. It'll type it out and send it. And if you want to go and see what's coming in, if somebody texts you, it'll read it to you and let you know who's texting you as well. You also have your navigation that's over here. So it actually has your navigation right from your cell phone. It has maps installed. Really, really cool. And if you have an Android, it'll have Google Maps. You want to go and talk to Siri? No problem. Also comes with dual climate control settings, your cruise control settings on this side and volume on the bottom, and you also have your phone calls, Siri or Google to go in contact right here on the steering wheel as well as going through the pages on the front dash. And if you don't want to go and use your Apple CarPlay, which I'm sure you would want to go and use it, but if you didn't, you also have Bluetooth, and you also have, if you go to the AM and FM radio, you also have Sirius Radio, which comes free for 3 months. Nice feature. Number 4 is that it's loaded with safety features. First things first, it has blind spot monitoring, autonomous braking, which actually what's really exciting is all the Passats have autonomous braking, even the S model. And if you don't know what autonomous braking is, let me tell you how awesome this feature is. Basically, if you're going and driving along and somebody in front of you goes and hits their brakes over 20 miles an hour, your car will sense that they're slowing down and will also slow down as well, helping prevent you from getting into an accident. It has a very nice crystal clear backup camera. But it also has a rear sensor alert. So let's say if somebody's going and zooming by you in the parking lot and you're backing up and you're not looking at your backup camera, your car will go and bing and let you know that somebody is currently approaching the rear of your vehicle. Not today, Camry. You're not hitting me today. The thing is, Volkswagen brings up a very good point. The safest vehicle is the one that avoids an accident altogether. Number 5 is actually going to be sporty styling. With the R-Line Passat, you not only get 5 R-Line badges, but you also get a new front fascia on the grille. You also get new lights, which you can get the LED options on there, as so. You also get side skirts added to that as well, and 19-inch wheels, which you can only get in the Passat R-Line. You can't get it in an SEL, you can't get it in an SE with tech, you can only get it in a Passat R-Line. Hint, hint, it's actually the wheels that are on the 2016 Touareg. Now that is great value if you ask me. Number 6 is the value you get in this car. Now, you're talking about a car that comes with so many features that actually a lot of other Passats don't come with. Even higher trim model Passats don't come with. However, like the 19-inch wheels and the body kit, which you can't get in another Passat. Now, that being said, the base price of the Passat R-Line, which literally the only difference is the late lighting package, you're gonna end up being at $25,125. That is peanuts for what you're getting. One of the largest cars in the segment, 19-inch wheels, a body kit, leather interior, Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, all these other features that come with it, dual climate control settings. I mean, you're getting a lot for your money. Add the lighting package and it's $1,000 more. Now you're not just getting the front lights, it's actually the rear lights too. The rear lights are also LEDs. You're really getting a lot for your money is in the leasing. I've seen these lease from $200 a month and even lower on a lease. That's insane. So, number 7 is that it shares the parts, tech, and platform of the Audi. If you guys didn't know this, Volkswagen owns Audi, Porsche, Lamborghini, Bugatti, Bentley, Seat, Skoda, Ducati. They might have sold Ducati, but anyways, VW Commercial, Volkswagen Credit, they own 12 different companies. That's a lot of companies. Now the benefit of that, you're asking like, well, why are you telling me this? Blah, 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 blah. Why are you telling me all this crap? Well, the reason why I'm telling you all this, sir or madam, is because they have something that is called a trickle effect. Basically, making all their premium models like Bugatti, Lamborghini, Audi, Porsche, and they put all these premium parts like a DSG transmission, their turbocharged engines, and they experiment and put it on these higher trim models that are going to cost you more to get, eventually putting them in their lower segment cars like Seat, Volkswagen, and Skoda, which then get parts that are not just from a Volkswagen, you're getting parts from an Audi or a Porsche or a Bugatti. Hey, guess what? You're driving a $25,000 Bugatti. So you're getting luxury at the price of economy. Flying first class, but you paid coach. Number 8, something that you can't avoid, I can't avoid, is having car insurance. I mean, you could avoid it, but you're gonna get in a lot of trouble for it, like probably arrested or something. It's insurance. Yes, insurance. The insurance in this car is so cheap, and I can tell you this from experience because I used to work for Volkswagen, and I can tell you that the insurance on this car is so cheap. Reason being, you're getting into a car that is driven by people who are between 25 and 55, meaning that when you're in that bracket, it's very, very minimal accidents that are going on at that time because these people have a lot more experience. You're not having 16-year-old drivers for the most part driving this car. You're having 25 experienced drivers to 55-year-old experienced drivers. To mention that it's just a Volkswagen and it's freaking super safe anyways. That puts you in a different insurance bracket, which means this car is so cheap to insure. And I can tell you, it's a lot cheaper to insure than a Honda, a Toyota, or any of these other vehicles. Trust me. Number 9 is the engine. Now, I gotta tell you, the engine in this car is very special. It's a 1.8 turbocharged 4-cylinder TSI, which stands for turbo straight injected. Or if you go to Audi, it's turbo stratified injected. Potatoes. So, it comes with 170 horsepower and 184 pound-feet of torque. Now you're probably thinking, yeah, but my Honda has more power than that. Yeah, well let me tell you what, your Honda doesn't get as much torque as this car does with the amount of fuel economy that you're getting. You get that 184 pound-feet of torque right at 1500 RPMs, meaning that driving to the grocery store is an ease, it's fun to drive, it's exciting. You get all that torque early on. Unlike other vehicles where you might get a Toyota which would have 180 horsepower, 170 horsepower, and when you go and you hit the gas, you're like, well, what happened? I mean, it says it has 170 horsepower. Yeah, but the thing is the torque doesn't kick in until 5,000 RPMs. This one's at 1,500 RPMs. The reason why is because this is the same engine that is shared with the Audi platform, which is like in the Audi A3. Its base engine is a 1.8 turbocharged engine, same one that's in this one. So that being said, how does this car get all that power so early on? Oh, let me tell you. So the way that it does that is basically, before Volkswagen or the Volkswagen Group thought of this, turbochargers were usually very separate from the engine. You had to go from the engine to exhaust manifold to the turbo and then back to the engine, where the air would filter through. What Volkswagen said is that that's a very long process. That process is what we call turbo lag, because from the time it takes for the air to go through the exhaust manifold to the turbos and then back to the engine, it takes too long. What Volkswagen did said, no, do you know what we are going to do? We are going to go and strap the turbo right into the engine, making it very close to it so there's very little turbo lag. Very smart Germans indeed. So essentially, they put it closer to there, said, let's take the exhaust manifold over here, put the turbo closer to the engine, that way it puts air to the turbo, back to the engine. Turbo, engine, very quickly, giving it a minimal turbo lag. Instead of having 3,000 RPMs to get all your power, it does it in half. Part of this, what the engine is too, is it makes it very fuel efficient with this engine. One of the cool things is that you're thinking, well, it's turbocharged, so I gotta go and put premium gas in it. No, you don't, because Volkswagen has a patent on this. So basically what Volkswagen ends up doing is they go and they say it a lot on gases. You can actually put regular. You're thinking, oh, it's turbo, it should be premium. Not really. And the reason being is because there's a sensor that detects how pure the octane is that's going into the engine. And determining how pure it is, it will speed up or slow down the cylinders and the pistons, so that way you can actually get premium, regular, whatever you want. Number 10. So, after everything I said, you end up getting a very fun car to drive, very fuel efficient to drive, and very quiet. It's actually a very, very quiet cabin, and that's what I want to speak about, is really this car overall is a very enjoyable experience. When you get in the car, it's not just driving a car, and that's what I love about Volkswagen. It's not about just driving a car, it's having fun while driving a car. And that is why I love this new Passat. Thank you to all the torque junkies who keep watching this video. I really appreciate it. And to all the new people watching, thank you for watching. And if you enjoyed this video, I'd subscribe at the bottom and also put a like there. And if you want to go and talk about this car or any other car, just comment back and forth in the bottom. I'm very responsive. Thank you. Also, huge thanks to Schumacher Volkswagen of North Palm Beach. They're located right on North Palm Beach Boulevard, right off 95. Thank you so much for letting me use your vehicle and basically sponsoring this video. Thank you so much. Bye-bye. All right, that's it. Thanks for watching. Bye, Felicia.